Sci-fi movies take us to unimaginable worlds and challenge our understanding of reality. Today on Cinerooks, we are counting down the top 10 best sci-fi movies of all time. We will explore mind-bending thrillers and absolute visual masterpieces. Make sure to stick around for number 1. Let us begin. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Dune. This absolute visual masterpiece transports us to a dangerous desert planet named Arrakis. The story follows a brilliant young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding. His noble family is given control over the planet, which holds the most valuable substance in the universe. Soon, they are betrayed by a rival faction, leading to an epic struggle for survival. He must unite with the native desert people to secure a future. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8. Coming in at number 9 is Mad Max Fury Road. Set in a bleak, apocalyptic wasteland, humanity is broken, and everyone is fighting for survival. The story follows a rebellious woman who escapes a tyrannical ruler with his female captives in a heavily armoured truck. She teams up with a drifting former captive to outrun the ruthless warlord and his massive army. It is an intense, non-stop chase across the barren desert, filled with spectacular practical effects and truly breathtaking action. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.1. Number 8 brings us the powerful and thought-provoking thriller V for Vendetta. In a future totalitarian British society, a masked freedom fighter known only as V begins a ruthless campaign to overthrow the corrupt government. Using terrorist tactics, he fights for the freedom of the oppressed citizens. Along the way, he rescues a young working-class woman and completely changes her life. Together, they inspire the terrified public to rise up against their brutal political leaders and demand total liberation. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.2. At number 7, we have the emotionally complex sci-fi romance, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. The story follows a heartbroken man who discovers his former girlfriend underwent a medical procedure to erase him entirely from her memories. Devastated by this revelation, he decides to undergo the exact same process to forget her. However, as his precious memories slowly begin fading away in his mind, he realizes he still loves her deeply and frantically tries to stop the irreversible procedure. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.3. Moving to number 6 is the massive superhero crossover event, Avengers: Infinity War. The entire universe faces total annihilation when a powerful alien warlord named Thanos begins collecting 6 magical stones. These ancient stones possess unimaginable cosmic power. To stop him from wiping out half of all living creatures, the Avengers must join forces with other heroes across the galaxy. They engage in a desperate high-stakes battle filled with incredible action, heartbreaking sacrifices, and shocking moments that completely stunned audiences. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.4. Cracking the top 5 is the epic conclusion, Avengers: Endgame. Following the devastating events of the previous film, the universe is left in absolute ruins. The surviving heroes are completely shattered, but refuse to give up hope. They discover a risky method to travel back in time and retrieve the powerful stones before they were ever destroyed. Their dangerous mission leads to the greatest cinematic battle ever filmed, uniting every hero to restore the universe and defeat their ultimate enemy. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.4. Number 4 is the mind-bending mystery thriller, The Prestige. Set in London during the late 19th century, The story follows two rival stage magicians obsessed with creating their ultimate illusion. Their friendly competition quickly turns into a bitter and deadly rivalry. As they try to outdo each other, they experiment with highly advanced and dangerous science provided by a genius inventor. This obsession leads to terrible sacrifices, dark secrets, and a shocking twist ending that will leave you speechless. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.5. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Dune Part 2. Following the tragic destruction of his family, the young hero fully embraces his destiny among the desert warriors. He prepares to lead a massive rebellion against the corrupt emperor and the brutal faction that ruined his life. Packed with giant sandworms, intense battles, and incredible visual effects, this epic sequel perfectly balances explosive action with deep political drama. It is a stunning cinematic achievement that instantly became a modern classic. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.5. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is Interstellar. Earth is slowly becoming uninhabitable due to severe global crop blights and massive dust storms. To save humanity from complete extinction, a brave group of astronauts must travel through a newly discovered wormhole near Saturn. Their mission is to explore distant galaxies and find a habitable planet for mankind. It is an incredibly emotional journey that beautifully explores the complex nature of time dilation, powerful gravity, and enduring human love. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.7. And finally, the number 1 greatest sci-fi movie on our list is Inception. The thrilling plot centers around a highly skilled thief who steals valuable corporate secrets by infiltrating the subconscious minds of his targets while they sleep. He gets a chance to erase his criminal record by performing the impossible task of planting an idea into a mind. To achieve this, he assembles an expert team to navigate complex, dangerous layers of dreams within dreams, leading to absolute visual madness. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.8.